Hi guys, so today I made myself a coffee with one of my new mugs from this year. It's the Care Bears. And I also got some really cute fall books. These are not primarily, I was gonna say primarily, they are specifically made for all the fall Halloween feels, and they're like a murder mystery. So the first one is Catch Me If You Candy by Ellie Alexander. Is that right? Yeah. And then I also got another one of hers, which is Bake, Borrow, and Steal. Look how cute her covers are. So obviously they have a food-ish theme, very much giving Hallmark movies murder mysteries or whatever. So it's got that feel. Then I got Claws for Suspicion by Deborah Blake. And then Checking Out Crime, another little cat, super cute. And then this one is Death by Hot Apple Cider. And there are so many more other ones that I want to find as well. So I got those. And now let me do my Ross haul and show you guys what I got there. So I popped in, let's see, is it this one? Yeah, so I popped in because I knew and had heard through the grapevine that Ross was selling the Anthropologie dupe glasses. I didn't know that Anthropologie were the ones that like kind of coined this, because I've been buying glasses like this long before. I have lemons and cherries and mushrooms. I think World Market sells them as well, but I heard that Ross had the Halloween ones. So they have pumpkins, skulls, bats. I don't know if there's other ones, but I wanted the bats. So I walked into this Ross and I found the glasses. These were $5.99, and let me tell you, dupe or not, I don't know how it can get any better than this, because this is like high quality. So I got two of those. So I was able to find two of them. So then on my way home, after I secured these, I immediately called my mom because I was busy, and I was like, hey, if you're ever in a Ross, can you see if you can find the pitcher, drinking pitcher, to match the glasses, because I know that it's out there. And she goes and she finds it for me. Look at that. How freaking cute. $11.99. You guys, this thing is heavy. Like, you could use it as a weapon. Like, my wrist is barely hanging on because it is that heavy. But oh my gosh, I cannot believe that she actually found it. I really didn't. And it's funny because even as I'm calling her, I'm like, you know, like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's so late in the game, it shouldn't be because it's only September, but I'm like, we're not gonna find those. So her finding it was just, it was crazy to me. So there's that, but I didn't just get these at Ross. I also found some really cute mugs. So let me show you guys what I found. Look at him. Holding his little candy corn, super cute. This is Jack-O-Lantern Lane. I've never heard of this brand designer, but where are they at? Because I'm gonna need more of these cute little mugs. So super darling. So I got that one. I spent $28.08 total between the two glasses and these three mugs. So then I also found this one. I just thought he was such a cute, like, basic, like, pumpkin to have. Love that he kind of has like a scarecrow feel, and then the green handle. And he was $3.99. Also by this Jack-O-Lantern Lane. I didn't even know that. I didn't even pay attention to that. And then the last mug, let's see, is it a mug? Yeah, it's the matching to this, but it's the couple. Look at her with her little bow. Like, like so freaking cute. Wow, these are like really on here. She was $4.99, and she does have a topper. So this is what she looks like if you're just like to drink it. And then that's the topper. So super darling. Let me get this one off of here as well so you can like see it better. I don't know why I was showing it to you with these things on here. But here's what he looks like. I was super excited because I feel like the current viral thing is for mugs to be pink and purple and pastels. And that's cute and all, it's just not my thing personally. And then look at this cute little button up that I found by Jane and Delancey. I got in a large. What, the candy corns. If you didn't watch my video where I showed all of my fall Halloween vests and sweaters that are vintage that I've thrifted, go watch that video, I'll link it down below. But I got this so that I could wear under a lot of those like sweaters and vests. Cute little like vintage like faux book. I thought it was just so freaking cute. This was $6.99. I'm gonna put this in my craft room and just like fill it with little like Halloween papers and stickers for myself. Or I might even put it in my office and actually fill it with stickers. Basically, I'm now starting to finally get some steam on them. Look how cute this one is. Has a little topper that says Boo. He was really cute, $5.99. Now this one, I'm putting with my spring collection. He was $4.99. I just was like, if I don't get this egg mug, I'm gonna regret it, so that's why I got it. And then I found this one, which looks like Lang. Looks exactly like my designer Lang, but it's not. It was $4.99. It's by Market Finds, whoever that brand is. All right, now let me show you guys what I picked up today from HomeGoods. I actually just wanted to go in because I wanted to see if I could find the Care Bear viral blanket. And I didn't find it. But then I went in and saw these things and I walked out with this. So, this girl right here, she lights up. I hope she does. I mean, you have to have batteries. $19.99 for it. Has the little crescent moon and star cutout. I also saw at my store that they have this same, it looks identical, and if you don't turn it all the way around, you might kind of miss it, but it has the eyes and the mouth of a pumpkin, which I didn't like that. I actually just liked little stars and the crescent moons. Goes like that all the way around. I don't even know what brand this, wait, oh, it says right here. October, 31 October. I don't know. So I honestly thought there for a second it was like Mud and Pie or whatever that brand is, but it's not. They're the ones that I have the less mugs of, if that makes sense. So, and as I was looking at my fall Halloween mug collection, I realized I want to make some like changes. So there's some that are actually I'm going to get rid of and donate. But anyways, I'm trying to really like go for the mugs that I think are more me. And so this one I thought was super cute. Love the ghost handle. This is Potter's Studio and it was $4.99. And then I got this mug. Now this mug left me speechless because at first glance I thought this was Joanna Parker, but it's not Joanna Parker. It is called Blue Sky, and I have seen this. I think I have other stuff from this brand, and this was $7.99, so more pricier. Look, his little nose goes out. Look at the cute stars on the back. It's just super whimsical, and that's very much me. So I got this one. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Good morning, guys. I'm on the hunt. There's a candy corn blanket, and I don't know. It is really cute. I'm hoping I can find it. and I'm heading to HomeGoods. I feel like it could be available at HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls from what I've seen. That ends up being a bust. I'm gonna also go to TJ Maxx. So I didn't even have time to put on my makeup because I saw this blanket this morning. You're in the wrong. Like, why is your blinker on for the... They turned right, but they put their the left blinker. Look at that little black cat. That's so cute. Okay, I just want to go straight to the blankets first, and then I'll look at everything else. But I was just here though, I think yesterday, and they didn't have it because I think I would have remembered that. This one. Oh man, I don't have the candy corn. It's just so... Wait, maybe over here. Oh my god, I thought I found it. But here's this one. No candy corn. But now, why do I want this one? Even though I'm not doing ghosts, I literally said I'm not doing ghosts, but I want that now. It's so disappointing. I'm gonna go back to the other, wait, oh, I was like, what are these blankets out there for dogs? Look how cute. Maybe Loki needs a blanket. Oh, how precious. Look at this one with the cats. This one's my favorite, I think. This one. But I also like... No, I don't like that one. There's more over here. Wait. What? Snoopy, that's really cute. Okay, remember when I told you guys that I held up the line for this because they didn't have a price? Let's see if they gave me the same price. $12.99. I paid $2 more. What? That is... I'm gonna like bring this back to them. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Candy Corn Lane. I love this company. Look how cute this is. What? That is so cute. I see Lang. I see Lang. Yes. I was wanting to find this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Where are the other ones? I saw these last night on TikTok and I was like, please let me find those. I saw these too, but they're not really my style. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited I found those. How did I miss this straight up in my face? Look how freaking cute that is. Which one do I like more though? Like that one has Frankenstein and a cat. This one has a different cat, but it has like a scarecrow. I already have this one in like the big form. Oh my gosh, which one do I do? I like this pumpkin better. Should I do this one? I don't need this though. I don't need it. But it's Lang. But I don't need it. Because I know that I'm gonna have to get rid of other mugs. And like what I already have is just too good. Like, I'm gonna walk away from that. I'm gonna walk away from it. It needs to be done. Okay. Let me pan out. I've seen this a lot, but again, I'm not doing ghosts, so. Look at this, the Lang salt and pepper set. That's so cute. Look how beautiful this runner is. What? Oh, look at these little pink ghosts. I know those are gonna go viral. I'm just not into pink. I'm not. Super cute, but not for Halloween. The spiders, precious. Wait, why is this so freaking adorable? Look at the witch, living her best life. Heart, strawberries. Okay, the boots are kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, the boots are really cute. Okay, tell me why this rooster is like the most precious thing I've ever seen. Makes me want to like do a rooster theme. Oh, I love this. That is so lovely. I've been really into glassware lately. I don't know why. I think it's because I started making like all those fun sodas. Okay, they are really making sponges. Super adorable. Like, look at that. Look at this one. There's even cats. Oh, cat's missing. Look, and there's even like, so teachery. Love that. Why am I back here? The candy corn blanket is not gonna just magically show up. Although I'm thinking like, oh, why is the candy corn blanket not here? This is, I've seen this, but it's not my thing. Okay, for giggles, I'm just gonna look over here just in case. Just in case. I just found my mom and Micah. Micah's got this pillow for her room. She's gonna do the fun stuff in her book room. She's setting up to like also game online, and then that's going to go in her game room too, or her book room, and then this is gonna go in her bed. Ooh, look at this pillow. If it wasn't ruined right here, how does that even happen?
It's so light.
That's been there for a minute.
Looks like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, the field of poppies.
Look at this one.
Oh my gosh, Micah, that is really cute. No, that one's cute.
I need some paintings.
You don't like that one? Look at that one's a little rainbowy.
Yeah.
That yellow one's beautiful. The sailboats is pretty. Where?
It's like an oil painting.
Look at the cat. You guys, I had no idea that I had almost missed. I gotta put my seats up. Almost missed another Joanna Parker find. My mom mentioned it as I was checking out. I got my return, and now we're gonna see if we can find that candy corn blanket here. I don't think they have it. Yeah.
It smells like fresh apples.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
They have a bunch, and it has a little black cat on top.
When I take this back up there, probably Monday, because this didn't have a price tag. So if you didn't watch that fall haul, I'll link it down below. I talked about the drama that I had for this because I held up the line. It was the only one that they had put out, and it had no price tag on it. And so I guess they went back, maybe looked at something else in comparison. I don't know how they determined this price, but when I went back today, they had multiple of these bowls and they were priced at $12.99. So you better believe I'm gonna take this back to get my $2 difference. I just feel like Joanna Parker is hard to find and collect, and the cheapest that I think it'll ever be found is at a HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, because They are upsold, or however you want to look at it, at like triple, sometimes even like quadruple the price. So there's that. Then my mom, so I'm in the checkout and I had this piece and I wasn't looking at it well enough, and it had a little chip on it, and I remembered that I had seen another one on the shelf, and so there I am in the checkout line. I asked my mom and Micah to go like grab it for me, and let me see. And so the one that they grabbed was perfect, and it is this Joanna Parker cookie jar. Like, this is so incredibly cute, and I'm actually going to keep cookies in this. I don't know what it is about this designer. Obviously very whimsical. It's called Carnival Cottage, and she calls this line for, or I want to say that Carnival Cottage by Joanna Parker and Magenta. So Carnival Cottage is for a bunch of other seasons. I have stuff in there 4th of July because I've been trying to find this one specific Joanna Parker teapot, and it matches this mug, which I haven't shown it to you guys yet. And I did cave. I and I bought this one online. And apparently she found the teapot that I've been looking for that goes to this. And I don't know how I missed it. I really don't. So let me just get this out real quick so I can give y'all the full effect of how beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, no one does it better than Joanna Parker, in my humble opinion. I don't know who Magenta is, but shout out to them too. But this is just me in a nutshell. So this was $16.99. Like, and the one I was looking at was like $70 or like $80. Some of them are going even like, I don't even know, but I don't know how I actually missed that. And honestly, it should have sparked me to, after I checked out, I should have just gone to like wherever this was, because I clearly missed a section. All right, made my coffee. So good. I don't know about you, but I have to have caramel in my coffee. It's just a thing. All right, super cute mug. This is Lang. I'm gonna bring this mug back out here in a second. So anyways, let's just kind of finish the Joanna Parker train. This is my last piece that I got. Why are my shoulders so active in this conversation? $12.99, Carnival Cottage, obviously. It says trick or treat at the bottom, which is so cute. And it's like a little candy dish, candy bowl of sorts. So I can't wait to kind of like see where this ends up. A lot of my Joanna Parker stuff is kitchen to me. So even though this is like a candy bowl, I could put it in the entryway or even in the media room, and I might, because this is a black cat. And I'm doing a black cat theme in there. So this could be a cute little piece for in there, so we'll see. So yeah, I hit the jackpot today. This teapot, I can't believe I scored this teapot, and for $16.99, I paid more for this mug than this. Like, look how cute he is with the little candy corn detail. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. All right, so there's that. And then Micah picked up this cute little pillow. It was $12.99. And then he has a little spider on him, which is so cute. This is gonna work so well with her blanket. Go watch my last fall haul, link it down below, it was just yesterday. And this will actually work so well with that blanket. She's kind of turning her book room into also like a gaming setup. She loves to game. And so she's gonna do that blanket and this in there. So she's gonna like throw the blanket over the chair, that kind of thing. So stay tuned, I'm sure she's gonna share all of that on her channel. And then the last thing, is it? Yeah, the last thing from HomeGoods are these Lang mugs. So this is my favorite mug designer. I wasn't really ever paying attention. I just found myself like grabbing these mugs, and it wasn't really until last year that it dawned on me. I'm like, these mugs all like have a similar look. I just never really paid attention to the brand, and then I realized that makes sense. That's why I was so drawn to the same type of mugs, because they were by the same designer, so they had the same, you know, look to it. And I really love the Lang mugs. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of like the difference between. So like this one's polka dots, this one's kind of plain, and you guys saw that I did not get those little mini mugs. I'm really trying to be $12.99. But yeah, this is the video that I watched, and she showed all of the new blankets that came out, and she found them all. And I'm just like, that one's really cute with the ghost another ghost blanket. Super cute. Not my thing. I'm seeing a lot of colorful and pink Halloween, which that is the blanket I was trying to search for and couldn't find it. It has white little tassels at the bottom, and it's like, what do you call that when they do that? Like, I don't know, but I'll show you guys the rest of them. I found this one. You guys saw that I found that one. I've seen that one, but I think it's already like selling out. This one was really pretty. I haven't seen this one. I imagine it'll be a sellout because it has the most neutral look to it. But yeah, all of those super cute to come out. And her setting up like her book room, but she was like, how cute would this little mini candle be? And I'm like, actually that would be really cute. This was $4.99, and look, has a little black cat on there. I think I got a clip of Micah showing it to me. This is spooky. Let me tell you guys, my fall mugs are my favorite. Out of all my seasonal mugs, my Halloween fall are my absolute favorite. So I was just so giddy being able to like just get this one out for today's video. So I picked up this blanket. Now I do have two different styles. I have fall and then I have Halloween. And you'll see how I transition from one to the other, then back to the other, because I will transition back to fall November 1st. But yeah, so I found this gorgeous fluffy blanket. I wish that with YouTube, you could just reach out and touch this, because even though you're seeing me do this, you have no idea how soft this is. Like, this is one of the best blankets I think I've ever gotten, and I got it from Burlington's, and it was $12.99. I do a lot of like burnt orange and these like tan colors and brown plaids for fall. So what I did was I looked back at my Instagram feed actually, and to see like how I decorated for fall in my Florida house. And I found that I really still love those things. And I know I have them, I know they're in a storage bin. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna repurpose that, but now I need to kind of match that vibe in the media room. So it's a chatty video today, I'm sorry. I just feel like I gotta explain stuff, you know what I mean? And sometimes I do get nervous if I over talk, but I hope that's okay. And then I found this blanket. So also another purchase for the media room, because you know we need to get her going. I am so excited. One, my passion for decorating has come back. The move from Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas, it's a lot. It's a lot of like stuff, you know, that I've questioned within myself, and I've really lost a lot of like that desire to decorate. And I feel like that part of me is back. And so I don't want to skip. I don't want to miss a single thing. Plus, I'm very much a homebody, so I like to put my money into my home. I like to cultivate an environment that I love because I spend 99.9% of my time here. So I'm just not an out and about usually kind of girl. Anyways, so I wanted to make sure that I had somewhat of that same vibe that matches what I have for my living room, but also for my media room. So these are my fall blankets for in there. I now have to focus on some pillows and kind of sort that out. So we'll see about that. Then also from Burlington's, they put out these little ghosts. They were $9.99. They're kind of turned around. Let me see if I can fix this little guy so you can kind of just see it better. But I kind of broke a little plastic piece, but see how they say boo? That's so adorable. Now this is Halloween decor for me. For fall, I'm gonna do those burnt colors, a lot of foliage, and then I'm gonna do plain pumpkins, not pumpkins with the face, just a plain good old-fashioned pumpkin that has like, you know, pillowy material. And then I do crows. So that is something that I do for fall. And then when I transition into Halloween, I'll add more crows, and then I'll add like little things like this. And I thought the little ghosts were cute. I might use them in the media room. So I got that. And then I picked up this candle. Let me tell you, $7.99 for this huge candle, apple cinnamon. It's a natural soy wax candle, which I love. I don't know anything about this brand, Sterling Home, but listen, I love the color of it. Now, I will say this, these were messy. And that's because of the Texas heat. I just know when these were in shipping and they were in that 18-wheeler, they were just melting. They were melting, they were sloshing around, and like that's just what happens in Texas. Like you get your candles like this in the summertime. I'm not a cinnamon girl, but when I smelt this, I was like, I don't care. I love cinnamon. It just gives me a headache. That's two different things. I love the smell of cinnamon, but just induces a massive headache. I'm gonna deal with it for this candle. I'll tell you that, because the apple notes in this breaks it up, and this is like the perfect way for me to experience cinnamon, and it's so good. So go to Burlington's, go smell this. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know, it has a special smell. So there's that. And then also from Burlington's, I got another blanket. It was a blanket day for me. This is just plain black. This was $19.99, but let me tell you, compared to the black blankets that I saw from HomeGoods, it was just a steal. Like, it is so chunky and gorgeous and just super soft. They were not this big and this nice for this price at HomeGoods. So I did get this one for the media room, and I got it for Halloween. But I don't think I have blankets for my living room for Halloween. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can't score another one of these exact same ones from Burlington's for my living room. Because my furniture, both in my living room and my media room, are the exact same. So I'm not trying to make the rooms the exact same for Halloween, if you will, but like similar with, you know, where you can just tell like the decor's flowing throughout the house. All right, so I think that's it from Burlington's. Now let me show you guys what I picked up from HomeGoods. Again, they're just slowly starting to put stuff out. These little ghost pillows that you get for a set of 2 for $24.99 left me speechless. They have a Sherpa feel to them. They're so cute. Love their little smiley face. I also like that they're not a bright white. They're kind of like this off-white color, and these also come in pink. I feel like pink is what's going very viral right now. It was viral last year, a lot of pink ghosts and blankets and mugs and stuff. I I'm still a traditional girly, so this is where I'm gonna live, okay? And they're so cute. So I was so happy when I found them. I'm thinking I'm gonna use these ghosts in the media room with the black blanket and everything. Then I got this. I really don't know why, if I'm being honest, and I hesitantly put it in my cart, and then I hesitantly handed it to the checkout lady. And I mean, it's a great bowl. Like, it's gorgeous. $12.99, made in India. I love anything in HomeGoods that has that made in India because it's so very much like my aesthetic, because it has this rustic, you know, just earthy like feel to it. I just really like it. I'm sure I'll find something for it, okay? Like, let's get real. I'm sure I will. Now, then I saw this mug, and your girl almost left it behind because I was like, I have this. And then something in me was like, you don't. You have something similar because it's by Lang, but you don't have this one. I even stood there and searched in my phone for pictures because I love posting my mug pictures on Instagram. I didn't know I was a mug account, but apparently I'm a mug account. And I was looking, I was like, I didn't see this mug. So I actually do not have this. So I was so happy that I grabbed it. And you can see Lang right there. And this is Lang. Please, this is just, yeah. Like, I love the black and orange. They could have gone like purple and green, you know, and that would have been cute too, but the black and orange is everything. So I was so excited when I got that. And that's gonna be my goal. My goal is to find more Lang mugs. Now, I will tell you this, every mug that comes in, I'm gonna try to donate one out, because you know how I am. I cannot house all of them. So I'm probably gonna have to go through and see which ones I can part with. There's no guarantee, but I'm gonna try. In this HomeGoods bag, I picked up this for Micah. So I was there by myself and I sent her a picture. It's what I kind of do. And she really liked it. It's a little garland and it has like ghost mushrooms. But with some of them are pink, some of them are black. So I thought they were cute. She thought they were cute. And she's probably gonna string these up around her bookshelves. $14.99. Also, look for a video from her. She's finally coming back, and I think she might just like really stay. Like, she's kind of, you know, just finding her journey throughout social media, but I think she's here to stay. So look for her video. Then I found this, which I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's another Lang mug, and it's a little mummy. How cute. One eye is green, one eye is orange. $5.99 for this. They also have a set of two. It's like a mommy and me mug, which is super adorable actually, but I didn't need to get that. So I passed on that one. And then I found this blanket, which I can tell you anything Rachel Zoe is very much trending. Not that I mean, okay, I don't really know anything about her. I just know that all of her stuff at HomeGoods is like a hot topic, basically. The stars and the crescent moon, I'm obsessed with. There's also another blanket. I'm searching for it. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm gonna find it. But it's another star blanket, but it's a white blanket with black stars. So the opposite of this. There's no moon. And it's been in my head for days now. And I hope my HomeGoods puts it out. I really do, because I love stars. So stay tuned. We'll see if I end up finding it. Okay, another HomeGoods find. And they are these very sweet little candy corns. So candy corns for me is also Halloween. I would actually venture to say that I'm more candy corn than I am ghosts or witches. I'm trying to like kind of pick one thing and that be my main theme. I'm not overly a fan of like mixing. I don't know why my brain can't handle that. It's kind of like my brain can't handle mixing too many colors and patterns, but candy corns are the star of my show for Halloween. So come October 1st to October 31st, I will have Halloween up in the house and I'll be doing candy corn. This was $9.99 and I did get 2 of them. So super cute. All right, that's it for HomeGoods. Now let's get into TJ Maxx. Then I found this guy, which is so cute, very much my colors, but I actually did not get this for me. I got this for Micah because they hold tapered candles and she loves her tapered candles. $12.99 for this and she loved it when I showed it to her. So that's gonna go with her vibe. Okay, I got another mug. This has absolutely nothing to do with fall nor Halloween, but nothing was gonna stop me from bringing home this banana mug. Nothing. There was nothing that could have happened. Sunday Morning Ceramics. I don't know who that is. This was $4.99, but, oh, didn't realize I also got earrings. I also got these bow earrings. I've actually been eyeing some on Amazon, and these were way cuter and way cheaper. $9.99 for these little bow earrings. So I got that. Lang, like, who is this person? Okay, $12.99 and they couldn't be more perfect. They really couldn't. Like, look, the little ghost has arms. I don't even know. That's absolutely adorable. So I was just, yeah, you knew I was gonna bring that home. And then in the last bag, it's been a while. I don't even know what's in this bag. Let's see. Oh. This was actually, so Micah and my mom went to TJ Maxx and I had just been to HomeGoods that morning, the day they went, and I was running around because I was like, I want to see if fall is out. I went to HomeGoods, they didn't have a speckle of fall and Halloween, there was nothing. So I went home disappointed. Later that day, I'm working. Micah and my mom go to TJ Maxx and they put out Halloween stuff. So they FaceTime me and I was like, okay, that. So this is one of the things that I picked out. Little pumpkin jar. I love, you can tell, like, I go from more earth tone colors of fall to more fun, playful, vibrant colors to Halloween. So I feel like I get to kind of experience both spectrums, and it honestly is a really good balance. If you're anything like me and you love neutrals but you want to play with fun stuff, maybe if you can, like, try to split up your holidays in that way. I don't know, that probably made no sense. Then I found this garland, and I love felt garland. I think it's such a great material to mix in with everything else. This is a goblin and ghoul, I don't know who they are, and it was $12.99. You get bats, pumpkins, and ghosts in this garland. And I definitely saw this as my media room garland, but I don't know if I'm gonna be reaching for this in that area. Maybe this is gonna go somewhere else, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll let Micah have it, because I do have like a full vision of like how I want my garlands to look throughout the house this year. So we'll see if I end up picking it up and using it. And then these little ghosts, like little ceramic, little trio of friends, $12.99. They actually light up. So that's really cute. I love when we get the little light feature and you don't have to add like batteries or anything, so that's really nice. All right guys, we've got a code orange. I'm gonna lower you down a little bit. We've got a code orange today. I just had to pull out my cute little fall t-shirt because it's still summer out, but The stores are putting stuff out. I've seen it at Hobby Lobby, Code Orange. I've seen it at the At Home store. Unfortunately, my other stores like HomeGoods and stuff, they are just a little bit behind from what I'm seeing, but that's okay. I know it's gonna come soon for big guys in here. So let me just unwrap. This was one of the products that I saw the girl show in her video, and this was really what had me going into the At Home store for. And they are these like whimsically stacked candy corns. Loki's looking at it. So of course I had to get 2. Usually when I see big pieces like this, I do always buy in 2s because I think of framing something, like one on one side, one on the other, whether this is in my entryway table or in my kitchen somewhere, you know, or I don't know, okay, like maybe dining room table kind of thing. This was $19.99. Here's what I'll say about the At Home store. I really, really wish they would introduce like sales, kind of like how Hobby Lobby does it. I don't know why they don't, but so this was $19.99. I didn't personally get any sale from this, so, but she's gorgeous. And these colors are just so fun. I love that I get to kind of experience one side of fall with my more, you know, mature, neutral colors that feel warm and cozy. But then when I switch to Halloween, I get to kind of like live out my inner child, and I'm going all in this year, okay? Just letting you know. We're gonna be decorating a lot. So I got those. The question is, do I feel like I maybe need to get a 3rd one? I don't know, but there it is. Okay, moving along into the next bag. I picked up some glass or ceramic, not glass, but like ceramic. Is this ceramic? Pumpkins. I, of course, am thinking of this theme that I have going on. Do you like the pumpkin? You like the pumpkin? Yeah, what is the pumpkin? He likes to help me sift through packages just in case there's like anthrax or something. But yeah, so I love the touch of black at the top. I love that they didn't do orange here, you know? So all of these little details are really going to just work with all of the other decor I have. And I think the little polka dots make it so cute, because I would say that my style for Halloween is like cutesy whimsical. You know, I wouldn't say that it's scary or anything like that. I did get 2 of them. They have more. They had a lot more. I really had to restrain myself because I get to this point where, because I've been moving a lot, and I forget what I have. And sometimes I have to go back through my YouTube videos so that I can remember what pillows do I have. Do I still want to use those this year? But I'm doing something new this year. I am taking pictures of everything I have, and I'm gonna keep my pictures in a folder, because going through my videos can tend to be a little bit more difficult. Plus it doesn't actually show me everything I have, because I don't end up using everything, if that makes sense. So I already did it for 4th of July. So I went around and took actual pictures of my decor, and then I started like a 4th of July folder in my Shutterfly. So if you have like Shutterfly, that's a great way to kind of organize photos as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. But basically when I went into the At Home store, I was just kind of like, I don't know how much of certain things that I need right now. And I can always go back. Like if I need to get another pumpkin, or if I need to get another one of these, I can. So without these little candy corn pillows, they are so cute. Of course, I only got 2. I was definitely thinking of this space right here. So like right now for 4th of July, I have these, like my little pop, I have my main pillow, and then a little pop of something back here. And I was thinking of the same concept. So like this pillow for Halloween is probably gonna be black, or something along those lines. Maybe even like a checkered gingham that's black. So I only got 2 of these, one for this chair, one for the other, but I don't know, do I feel like I need to do this for my media room? I'm not entirely sure, but these were, wait, how much did these cost? $14.99 for each little pillow. I feel like at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, this probably would have been like $9.99. I wouldn't say they would have been $14.99, but they are just so cute and classic. You know, there's nothing else going on. I like the stitching of them. They're super soft, just very well done. So, and the fact that it just like, you know, it matches. I like it. So I decided to go ahead and get those. Then they have a bunch of little like trinkets and decors and things like this. So this is actually a light up, this was $4.99. Honestly, for the at-home store, $4.99 is so good. I think I only got one of these because, yeah, I just wasn't really prepared, but I might go back and get several of these. I'm gonna throw up a picture here just to kind of like talk about this, but I always see pictures like this on Pinterest where there's an area that's like, I wouldn't say overstyled, but it's like maximalism, and I love it. And if you look at some of the pictures, there's like several of the same thing or the same mug. And I actually really like that concept. So I feel like this little guy would be great in a tiered tray. He would be great to just kind of style like that and just have like maybe, honestly, a total of 4 of these. So I might go back and get 3 more of him because I just feel like he could kind of go anywhere and everywhere throughout the house, especially the kitchen. I kind of see him a lot in the kitchen or maybe on an end table. I'm not sure, but I do love that he lights up because one of my biggest favorite things, this is my biggest tip to give, regardless of the amount of decor that you have, I would say lighting for fall is key. Like your ambiance, that's where I feel like the coziness comes from. All right, so I got that. Then I got this guy, and he was $8.99. So I will say I'm very pleased with that price for the at-home store. Yeah, honestly, kind of shook about that. But he also lights up, and I love that. I love that his eyes are like crescent moons. So I thought that was a really super cute detail. And do you guys remember when I did all of those pumpkins in my fireplace several years ago with the house I shouldn't have sold? And I'll try to throw up a picture of those pumpkins, but I'm thinking I've got to do like a candy corn pumpkin in there. I think I'm gonna try to do the same kind of pumpkins. I'm probably gonna paint several the same way, but I think I need to throw maybe 1 or 2 pumpkins into that mix that's gonna like have this candy corn, you know, color stack. So anyways, got that, thought that was super cute. And this is the last thing. Apparently I got 2 of him. So yeah, it was just a candy corn. It was a candy corn haul, and I just really like these little guys. I feel like one might also go in my office. I'm also gonna be decorating my office this year as well, and I'm gonna be starting, I think I might be starting July 29th or 30th. If not, I'll start August 1st here on my channel decorating. So subscribe, turn on the bell. YouTube will let you know as soon as I post my videos for free. And yeah, I'm gonna start decorating. So I'm gonna be doing my living room, my dining room, my kitchen, kitchen nook, my bedroom, my media room, and my office. So all of those are coming at you. I might even do like a few random little touches like in my laundry room. I'll probably throw that into one of these spaces. But comment down below and let me know, would you rather me do it like I've always done it where I film one room at a time, or would you rather me do one big video of every space? Because I can do that as well. It's kind of harder for me to do that because that might take me several days. So that could put me like into the first week of August before I release that video. How do you want it? Do you want it by room, or do you want it in one big video? So comment down below and let me know what your preference is. But that's it. That's my candy corn haul, and I'll see you guys again for another video, so stay tuned. Bye.